What's up, guys? This is Chronic Rush and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 14 World Cup Squad Builder series, where basically I'm going to be building a squad for every single nation participating in the Summer World Cup, doing the squad builder and then doing some of the gameplay, some of the goals I scored, and just an overview of the players, to tell you if they're okay, players to avoid, players that are hidden gems, stuff like that. And I think it should be quite interesting twist on just a general squad builder. But we're going to be moving on to the World Cup squad of Ghana. I believe this is going to be the second African team in the row, third one altogether. We've done Nigeria and Cameroon. We're now moving on to the World Cup squad of Ghana, which has got some fairly interesting, fairly solid players in. Quite a couple of silvers, couple of golds. It's one of those 50-50s where it's mixed between the gold and silver mark. But let's get straight off with the formation. We're going to be playing the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. A very easy, simple, basic formation for anyone starting the game or playing the game. It's a very, very simple formation. I feel that works rather well in both attacking and defensive gameplay. But I'm going to start off with the goalkeeper. Let me quickly set the nationality to Ghana just to speed things up here. And here we go. We're going to start off with a silver keeper under the name of Dauda. I think it is 70 rated player, plays in the South African League. And he looks like an okay keeper. He's got fairly decent stats in the stats you want. The only problem I personally find is he's not the tallest of keepers. So, you know, some long shots, top corners to the bottom right-hand corner, left-hand corner. He's not going to be able to reach it as far. But he still looks like he's going to be an okay keeper. Moving out to the right back position, we've got another silver player. It's going to be this player here, Ipare. Probably most people know him. Plays in the Belgian Pro League, a very, very rapid right back, 90 pace. Also gets up the field quite a bit as well with his high attack and work rate, and just all round a very, very solid right back, and probably one of the best options for a right back in the Belgian Pro League. Moving on to the two centre-backs, we've got two silver players. First we're going to have here is a player called Vorsa, plays in the Austrian Bundesliga for Red Bull Salzburg, 70 rated player, 74 pace, 78 heading, 6'4". He's a very, very solid defensive player, wins basically any header possible, and he's also got a decent amount of pace. Moving on to the other centre back here, we've got a boy, plays in the French League 1. He's 6 foot, not as tall, still got okay pace and decent defending and heading stats. Again, he wins quite a lot of balls in the air. The two centre backs work very, very well when heading, and they've got a decent amount of pace on them. Moving out to the left back here, we're going to have another silver player, and it's going to be this player here, Baba, plays in the second Bundesliga as a left back, 79 pace, and this was the player I was probably thinking would going to be the weak link of the defense. 79 pace on a fullback is probably not enough to keep up with any wingers, especially players like Navas, Sanchez, players like that. They're just going to absolutely bomb past him. So I think that's going to be the main weak link, especially in the defense. Moving on to the CDM here, we're going to have our first goal player, and that's going to be Michael Essien, the AC Milan CDM, 81 rated player, 65 pace, not too bad. Picked him up with the Maestro chemistry style on as well. And the stats you want, basically 75 dribbling, 74 shooting, 78 passing, 76 heading, 81 defending, higher defensive work rates. He just works exceptionally well in that CDM spot, basically winning everything, getting in the tackles and getting into nice, meaty, gritty stuff in the midfield, or what you want to do. But any CDM, fantastic player to have in that CDM spot. Moving out to the right-hand side, we're going to have the silver 5-star skiller, Quincy. I'm not going to try pronouncing his full name. Plays in the Hellas Liga for Panathinaikos. He's going to have 89 pace. Picked him off the Dead Eye chemistry style on as well. 78 dribbling, 65 shooting, 5-star skill moves. That's the only main stats of him. High attacking work rate as well. I believe he's normally a winger, so he's going to cost a bit more to be transferred down to the right mid, but that high attack and work rate, which should work quite well when threading the through balls over the top to get him one-on-one with the keeper. Moving out to the left-hand side here, we're going to have this player here, Asamoah, another gold player, 80 rated, plays for Juventus in the Serie A. He's probably one of the most versatile players ever. As you can see on his stats, all of them are above 70, 83 pace, 82 dribbling, 76 shooting, 78 passing, decent defending stats as well. Only problem is high attacking, high defensive work rates, so sometimes you want him in that position, but he's not there, especially in the left mid position, because you want to play the through ball from your striker to see him overlapping, making those last man runs, but sometimes he's just not there, and it gets kind of frustrating. Moving on to the centre attacker mid here, we're going to have Kevin Prince Boateng, another gold rare player, 81 rated player, plays in the Bundesliga for Schalke, and he's going to pick up with the Maestro chemistry style on as well. I've used him before, and he's a very, very solid card. He's also got an inform card as well, but 77 pace, 81 dribbling, 80 shooting, 78 passing, 81 71 heading, 75 defending, very good stats across the board. Also a 4-star weak foot, so he can do quite a few decent finesse shots outside the box. High attacking work rate as well, works quite well in that cam spot, especially in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, just because you always want someone up there helping the two strikers. Moving on to those two strikers here, the first we're going to have here is going to be this silver player, Warris. I believe he's got two versions. This is going to be his French Ligue 1 version. 71 rated player, used him before. He's picked up with the finisher chemistry style one. 92 pace, 68 dribbling, 66 shots, 63 heading, not too bad. Medium attack and low defensive, so he's not going to be making those last-ditch runs, which you want when you've got pace like that, because that's an outstanding pace. He's one of the fastest players I've used. He's very rapid indeed, guys. Definitely recommend him if you're looking for a pacey striker. And moving on to the final player of the World Cup squad for Ghana here, we're going to have a goal player, Ayew. Plays in the French Ligue 1 for Sochaux. I believe this is his second card as well. Discard price and his stats, all above 70 and where you want them, basically. 78 pace, 77 dribbling, 75 shooting, 70 passing, 68 heading, not too bad. Again, medium attack and medium defensive. He's, again, one of those players that just is not on the last man, which is kind of annoying, which is kind of what you need in FIFA, because you can only do so much with the ball passing around, because you end up just hitting so many defenders and you just can't get through them. You always want to have that option to do over the top, and I feel with those players, without those work rates, the over the top ball doesn't work as well. But overall, this squad wasn't too bad, guys. You got a couple of upgradable potential in the squad. I believe Kevin Prince Boateng's got an inform card. The striker's got an inform card as well, I do believe. He may not, actually. I can't remember off the top of my head. Asamoah might have an inform card as well. But guys, that is the World Cup squad for Ghana. Make sure you stay tuned, because we're going to have some goals straight after this, guys. So I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay guys, so let's move on to the goals and review section of the video. Overall, the squad didn't actually perform too bad. I'm still getting used to the controls and how to play FIFA, but look at that shot from Ayew, the striker. Very good shot indeed, and that's probably one of the best goals I scored with this team. But I'm still getting used to the Xbox One controls, how it feels, how it runs. It does take some time. You would think it would just be straight back to normal, but it is a lot different with the, I think it is the Ignite engine and stuff like that. But I'm getting slowly better and getting a lot more goals. At the start, I was getting no goals whatsoever, but now I'm getting a bit more. Obviously, crossing is still a bit OP, as you're going to see here, but Quincy, that's a fantastic skill run to get into the box and find a ball into Boateng. Goalkeeper wasn't too bad, too small person.